I'm showing this to show how out of shape I am. This is the hill that I had been walking 3 times a day. I'm out of breath. I'm not a fan of walking in the dark. Okay, I did drink a gallon of water yesterday. That's the first time since 75 hard that I think I've gotten a whole gallon in. It's hard. Today will be difficult because I have to do photos later for somebody. It's like 40 minutes away, so I don't know the area well and don't want to have to use the bathroom. I know there's not like a lot of places to stop off the highway there. Cool. You can see it. It's like, I feel like people that aren't morning people miss out really on the best part of nature, which is the sunrises, in my opinion. So I posted a video yesterday. I don't know what I'm thinking about here with frequency. We're just gonna keep trying to not quit again. Every time I quit, I'm giving up on myself and all that discipline. So, and I'm better than that. I know I can handle it, and I'm choosing not to at times. The neighbor down the road's dog, I could hear it breathing. I'm like, something's coming at me. It was the dog, thankfully. I didn't race at all this year, and I was so excited when I finished 75 hard about being in great shape for Boston. I didn't have to pay for it. I had deferred it, and I just blew it. I didn't go. I was going to volunteer. I was just in such a crappy mindset about it. I didn't volunteer. And then I thought, well, there's a couple others I could do, get it together. And these are races I've done. I know I can finish out of shape. Now, I will say with my shoulders, swimming has been hard, but I could have got through the swim. It's not a super long swim. And those are all choices that I made not to do it, not to show up. And a lot of the things I do in my life are difficult. I do them because my instinct is to say no. So I'm purposely trying to push myself. And when I'm not doing well, my brain, it wins the comfort battle, I guess you could say, where it's like, nope, don't do it. That's where we are right now. We're fighting the comfort. The comfort of eating whatever I want, the comfort of staying in bed, and not feeling the pain that you go through getting back in shape. Walking this early is not for me. I just freaked out over a leaf blowing towards me. I was like, I don't know what I thought was running at me. It was small. What an idiot. I just did the second lap up the hill. I'm trying to go back to the 3 times. My resting heart rate's up, which happens when I gain weight and get sedentary. So I need to incorporate that hill, get things flowing. That's what we're doing. It is cold today, and I love it. We're officially on day 3 of trying to get going again, and yesterday I knew the water intake would be hard. I had photos to do. Didn't know the area, so I just didn't want to have to use the bathroom like 3 times during doing photos. Anyways, we got to visit some friends we hadn't seen in forever. They lived on the campus of where we were doing photos. So that was nice. But we had a little detour. John and I got stung by bees, I don't know, like 10 days ago. And I got stung, and then I sent him over because he had pants on I was mowing and the sucker got me. Well, he got stung 4 times and the one on his arm got infected. So we had to go to urgent care and get him some meds. That wasn't bad. They weren't busy at all. I think he was there like 25 minutes. That includes registration. Let's talk about Moose. He has a really, really hard time at night. He moans, he's restless. He's got to go out in the middle of the night. Now, we don't mind the extra work he's taking. Drives me nuts to walk him. It always has. He's just got to sniff everything, and I want to keep moving. But we're really just torn right now, and quality of life is not good. And I just don't know what to do. I think we're close. And okay, I just finished my 3rd hill. It's 3 days of doing it. 3 days of trying to be consistent and doing something. No morning workout. We got home so late. We didn't get a lot of sleep. And I opted not to skip the walk for later because I would be less likely to walk Moose. So that's all he's got to look forward to these days. So I walked him. I really miss Maggie on these walks. I didn't think I'd be saying that, but she's always there checking in with me. It sucks. The breeder asked us if we wanted a puppy from Maggie's because she has to notify the families that they're up for puppies. She's got a waiting list. So John and I had to talk about this last night on the way to do photos, and 2 of us are just tearing up, and I'm like, we gotta stop talking about how the plan was always a yellow. Maggie didn't have yellows and wouldn't have had yellows in this litter. I am glad I can share New England Falls with you. All right, back on topic. So John and I were talking about, do we want a boy, do we want a girl, do we want a dog, another dog? And we just started crying up thinking about Axie and having to say goodbye to Moose soon, and man, so freaking emotional. But Maggie's puppies go home in December, and I guess that's when you'll find out what we decided. So we did make a decision, and I guess when Maggie comes home, we'll share what we decided. Yeah, not easy one.